Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
Man, what going on, bro? Rojas back with another beat breakdown. This one is gonna be an Ian and Two Hollis type beat breakdown. Some real dark, crunchy, dirty, but still really fire beat. Are you popping fireworks outside? God. Alright, I think you boys stopped with these fireworks. I don't know what they had going. But yeah, let's get into this beat, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play you the full melody, then we're gonna break it down how we usually do. Do I really got to explain it at this point? I feel like I do, because we always gonna have some new people. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Tap in with me. But yeah, what's up? Okay, so that sounds like crazy. Like, this beat is really one of the ones. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what we did to get it. So boom, this is the original melody that I made. Yeah. So with that, you got the oh my god, move. This vintage ARP preset from Serum 2, and then the pattern I just showed you, and then this is the EMS poly preset, and then that one sound like, hold on, by itself this sound like, yeah, that's what that sound like. And then the last Serum 3, I said Serum 3, the last Serum 2 preset sound like this. Hold up, Javad. So I'm saying, so yeah, and then I didn't play that first one by itself. Let me go ahead and run that first one by itself. Yeah, hold up. Oh, there go my fault. Yeah, real. Like the staircase type of melodies are real simple, but they're really effective. It's like a very simple and effective way to make sure your beats is going. So I played you what all that sounded like. Then we rendered it out, and then we put some effects on it. What we route this to? Did I put any effects on it? I think I have time I did something to a thing. Where's the mixer channel? Okay, yeah. So I put the Digitalis preset on here. This kind of just really warps and shapes your samples or whatever. So I threw that on here. All material scatters. So that's why it sounds like it does. And then I just rendered that out from there just to keep my CPU usage down. So yeah, that sounds like this. So yeah, and it has like a lot of static in the background, and it really helps add to like the crunchiness of this beat. So from there, I went into I done talked about it before. I think it was in the last beat breakdown I did. The splice stack feature where you can put in your own melody and then get out stuff that matches. So I put in this melody, and then they gave me these 3 different, well, really 4 different sounds I can use from. So we're gonna run through them and see what they gave me. So yeah, that bass loop, it sounds like a alarm or like a siren or something, but it matches that vibe of like that kind of that like scary vibe you looking for when you going for a beat like this, right? Or that I look for when I'm going for, these type of beats. I look for some type of like scary drones, just kind of like creepy sounding stuff for real, for real. Then we got something real ominous, you know what I'm saying? And then we just got some percussions to give it a little bit more of a rhythm. So yeah, and then we have this. Little trap synth to come in during the verse, just to kind of change it up, but still give it that face scratch. That, feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna just play the whole melody by itself with no drums, just so you can get a real clear picture of what it sounds like. So yeah, that's really it when it comes to the melody and what I did with it. So that came out super fire, and it matches the vibe of this beat perfectly. So next I'm gonna get into the drums. I'm gonna play them all together, and then we're gonna do the individual parts. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and stretch this out just so you can hear it. Oh, I gotta turn it on. My beat, dumbass. I ain't gonna lie, man. You can glaze those drums, cause those drums is crazy. I usually be like, nah, I ain't gonna do too much with the drums. I'm gonna keep it simple, less is more. But this is one of the times I really went crazy, for surely. So let's see what we got. First thing is a perk from Aiden Made kit. I think this is the Music Made kit. Almost like a stomp / kick type thing, but it's real fat. And what I went for in these drums is like fat, crunchy, or distorted sounds. That was all of them, and that's why I kind of found that first and built my drums out from there, because that was a really good baseline to start with, especially since I knew kind of what I was going for. So next is just perk. Another just distorted kind of like radio staticky sound, you know, and then another perk. So notice how like it's gonna be the case for a lot of these same Misogi drum kit, you know, drums. They're like regular drums, but they had that added crunch, that added like kind of like digital aspect to them. So that's why I use a lot of those Misogi kits for. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. If I'm not putting in the, I guess, comments, whatever. But that's why I'm using a lot of these drums, because they're like regular trap drums or regular drums that you would normally use, but distorted and digital, and they really go well with this type of beat. So yeah. This is a regular open hat. Lil Vox. You gotta have the Vox. If you ain't got the Vox, then what you doing? Some very regular hi-hat patterns. So yeah, see how like that's like real distorted, real crunchy, real digital. That's exactly what we're going for. This is just like a little accent. It kind of sounds like a laser, like a gunshot or something like that. So it's fine. Trust me. I mean, I know. Then a little clap. Real fat, real loud, real bleh, but it's perfect. And did we distort that 808 in the? I don't think we did. But sometimes if you really want to go and distort your 808, you can come to this and play with the boost and really get a really boosted 808. But this 808 is so good out of this Misogi Cyberpunk kit. That's where all of these drums are from, by the way. But that 808 is already really clean. It's already really like ready to go in there. So all I gotta do is throw a little, fruity EQ on the master and then a soft clipper, and then it's good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this whole thing for you. This is really one of my favorite beats that I did in a minute. I think it's really unique, and I think it exemplifies how, like, even though like the individual drum parts are simple and less is still being more, you can see how you can like really get creative with your bounce, and you know what I'm saying, really take it to a place that you never thought you could, based off the different sounds and different timbres you give to the drum sounds you're using. It's really hard. It's really hard. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and play this whole beat for you, and then I'm out of beat. Here.